Hello everyone, and welcome to our top 4 battle for Season 2 of the CGC Draft League. So our top 4 opponent is going to be Richi, coach of the Colorado Cramorant, here for a rematch in the semi-finals. Yeah, this is a... Oh, Richi, your team's so scary. Yeah, I feel like we barely won this set in the main season, so yeah, a rematch is something that, while I'm very excited for, of course, I do not like my chances at winning, to be honest. His team's tough to deal with, and I feel like he would have really got a game plan figured out by now for set number 2. But yeah, I've worked really hard on a new team for this. I didn't want to go for an exact kind of strategy as last time, maybe some similarities here and there, but there are some new ideas going on. So yeah, I've worked very hard on the team, and I can only hope that it's going to be enough. But regardless, I hope it's a great battle. So yeah, speaking of, it's taken a while to get to this match. I do apologise massively for the delay on this match for sure. It's honestly mostly my fault. I've been working very hard on trying to get my Worlds invite this year, and I had one last chance in Turin in Italy just a little over a week ago, and I managed to clutch it. So I will be going to Worlds in Yokohama in August. Very proud of myself for the season as such. It's definitely well worth all the practice and prep I went into focusing on that, but it did push the draft league back just a little bit for this match, but we finally got around to it, and yeah, I can only hope the hype's built up in the time it's taken to get around to this match for sure. So I'll quickly go over the team. If you want a more in-depth analysis, of course, I do highly recommend checking out the team builder video. So we have, I'm going to actually start with Gardevoir here, because I believe that Trick Room is going to be the main plan of our strategy. Trick Room worked very nicely last time, but it was a very risky way. We managed to get it up with like the whole Terra Normal into the Ghost attack of Dragapult and all that, so I'm looking for a slightly more reliable way to do it this time. That's why we're running the Cacid Berry. That means we're going to take neutral damage from any ghost type move, which means we can hopefully survive any onslaught of attack into Gardevoir. Now, I know there's no guarantee because Richi's offense is just crazy, to be honest, so we might just get bopped, to be honest. But yeah, the Cacid Berry is in hopes we can at least beat, safely set up Trick Room against the Pult, and we've got Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Trick Room, and Protect. Terra Grass is mainly in case we're up against, say, the Crocodile or the Rotom, just to make sure we can take some of the attacks from that. Trace could be good to maybe trace the Levitate off the Rotom, Clear Body, Infiltrator for Dragapult, you know, just information purposes, a Friend Guard on Vivillon if it's brought, which I don't expect this time because it didn't really do much last time around, but we'll see for sure. We've got Avalugg. Now, Avalugg, I'm really hoping pulls through this week. It's got Assault Vest and Own Tempo. Own Tempo meaning that we don't take any attack drop from Intimidate Crook if it comes. We've got Ice Spinner, Stone Edge, Heavy Slam, and Terra Blast off of Terra Water. Now, Terra Water is to hopefully snipe the Pyro, which is a massive threat into us. You know, the fact we actually commit into a berry strat with the Gardevoir, the Unnerve definitely could go hard with the whole stopping the casing from working, which I'm very scared of and such, but at least the Avalugg should hopefully be able to take out the Pyro if it does go for that kind of strat. Ice Spinner is honestly great into Richi. Like, he's got quite a few ice weaknesses, so some nice Ice Stab and Avalugg is very nice. You know, I haven't really brought an Avalugg like this. In fact, it's barely hit the field for most of the season. It's been mostly bench, but I really believe in it this week, and I'm really hoping it does well. Stone Edge and Heavy Slam, additional coverage, mainly to hit the Valiant with the Heavy Slam, and Stone Edge for the Pyro and the Braviary. It's good if we're unable to Terra. Even though I expect Avalugg to be kind of a Terra Hog in this set, I wanted to have the coverage overall. I did go back and forth with Avalanche or Stone Edge, but yeah, decided on Stone Edge in the end. I'll go to Annihilate next. Now, say if we've got the Gardevoir and Avalugg pulling through with the Trick Room, I feel like the Valiant might be less incentivized to actually come, which means he might actually be able to get away with the Scarf Final Gambit Ape. Something we haven't brought much this season. We tried it for the first couple of weeks, didn't really do it at all. But yeah, I feel like if we play our cards right, we might be able to get this off this week, and I'm really hoping for the best. It's obviously so scary trying to do this kind of strat when you're in front of Dragapult that's so fast, which it will outspeed us. The Pult if it is max speed, but I don't really expect Richi to do that. There's no real reason to go max speed on it per se, so I'm hoping the speed with the Scarf we've got is enough. Regardless of speed, we're unable to jump a booster speed on the Valiant, which is the main thing I'm trying to push away from Richi's lead. I feel like it may not do as well into the Gardevoir and Avalugg, so if I can try and condition him to not lead it into like a game 2 or 3 situation, then we might be able to lead Annihilate and get away with it. With the main plan just clicking Final Gambit into a big threat, getting off a Trick Room, and then getting Avalugg refreshing the Trick Room to go hard with the attacks and such. So yeah, if we do lead Annihilate into the Valiant, which would suck to be honest, but we do have a backup plan with the Terra Poison and the Gunk Shot. That can one-shot the Valiants, which is really nice. Close Combat Shadow Claw is just the dual stabs in case you do need to click those. But to be honest, I feel like if I'm doing the Ape, then I'm probably going to be wanting to Final Gambit something. So yeah, enough HP to obviously take out anything on Richi's team, because I believe Braviary is the one that has the most HP at base 100, and even if that's max invested, Annihilate can take it out with our HP investment. Yes, so that's kind of the more Trick Room based mode. Golden Go is kind of just solid as a backline into Trick Room. You can just bring it in with a choice specs. We on choice specs last time, and here we are again. Make it range Shadow Ball, Power Gem, and Steel Beam. I'm really committing to the big damage this time with the Terra Steel. Not sure if it's the right decision, but it's definitely a strong decision, and you know it's going to hit hard if we get it off. And which you might not expect it, because I often run defensive Terras this entire season. So yeah, hopefully a Terra Steel Golden Go, if that's something we go for, can put in a lot of work. We also got Noivern. That means we've kind of got a dual mode going, because even though the Trick Room mode is something I do like more this week, it means that we can go both modes. I did try testing a Scarf Noivern, because that's the only thing that can pretty much guarantee outspeed the Pult and the booster Valiant, but it just really limits what you can do with the set. And then once I decide on the Scarf Ape after a bunch of testing, of course that's already taken. So yeah, Focus Sash it is. It can maybe force Richi to have to deal with 2 threats at once, and maybe that can help at least with a Sash to save us from at least 1 attack. Got Draco Meteor, Air Slash, Flamethrower, and Tailwind. Terrifier. Terrifier is good if we're trying to take hits from the Valiant, such as Moonblast. It also boosts our damage into Rotomo and Bronzong if we're trying to hit something with a big Flamethrower. And then Draco Meteor is good into most Mons, especially the Pult, just to hit for big damage, as well as Air Slash for the Valiant. I did kind of want Protect on here, but I feel like for how we're going to run the Noivern, we can't really fit it. And obviously, if we are doing the speedier mode, then Tailwind is essential to that game plan. And then last of all, but definitely not least, this season, Skuntank, you're putting so much work, and I'm hoping you can do well here as well. We've got Aftermath as usual. I did actually consider Stench this week, but no, Aftermath it is. We've got Black Glasses to boost up the Sucker Punch we've got. I think it's the exact same 4 moves as our last set against Richi, with the Gunk Shot, Sucker Punch, Feint, and Protect. I did consider Foul Play, but my main issue with Foul Play is just that it means that we've got such little Protect on the team. It's only the Gardevoir outside of that, so I kind of wanted to at least have 1 more Protect there, and it wasn't like I clicked Foul Play much or at all in practice sets that we had for prepping for this match, so yeah, I decided against it in the end. The Terra Grass might be able to help us against some offensive craziness from the Crocodile or the Rotomo or something. I did consider Air Balloon, but I decided on Black Glasses in the end, because of how the speed tiers are working out, I feel like the Air Balloon actually isn't going to get much use at all. I'll probably get hit before the ground move is going into me anyway. So yeah, we'll at least have an item that can be useful at all times, you could argue. So yeah, that's the team. I've no idea if this is going to work, but yeah, this match has been a long time coming, so let's get to it, shall we? Oh dear. Nervous, hyped, excited, terrified, all of them at once. Let's get this going. What is the code? Let me send this to Richi. We've got YR3. TSS. Let me take a sip of water before I dehydrate. Well, it's actually so hot in my room. With it being June and summer in at the time we're playing this, it's gotten very hot in my room at this point of the year. So yeah, I've got a fan on, hoping it does the best. Hopefully you can't hear it through the mic. I don't think it does. It's not very loud, and honestly the air circulation still sucks. But it's better than nothing. So. Oh boy. I need to calm myself down. I know I get nervous every time we boot up a Draft League match, but man, I'm... this is something else. Hi Richi. Sorry to keep you waiting. Woo! Yeah, let's keep it going. Woo! Okay, he stopped. Always a spin. Always. Oh boy. I'm so curious to see what he brings. Nope, let's not disband. That would be very sucky. Link battle, that's what we want. let's get rid of that, because we are in Union Circle. No code is required. Oh boy, here we go. Oh dear. So the 6 I'm expecting Richi to bring are going to be, just like before, the Pults and the Valiant. I think the Crook and the Pyro are superb. Rotomo gave me a very hard time last time, so I'm expecting that as well. But the Vivian didn't do much, so I'm expecting Braviary over the Vivian this time round. Those are the 6 I'm expecting. I'll tell you what, I put a lot of practice in like what I expect to face, so you know, if a curveball does happen, then it'll be very interesting to see how I try and adapt to this. So we've got to put that AI Professor on. We are in a top cut match after all, you know, this is for all the marbles. So yeah, here we go, here goes nothing. Oh, okay, so what's not there? The Pyro isn't there. The Pyro is actually benched. That's crazy. That's so interesting. Okay, so we've got double flying. Okay. Interesting, so the K-Sib is going to work. There's no messing about with that. That's awesome. Okay. Do I want to do anything different here with the whole plan? I don't think so. I think we do God of Avalug as a lead. And then with these as a lead, and Ape Neuven don't really fit the kind of core here. So Golden Ghost Skuntank kind of have to be the backline. So yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see if Richi leads Pult Valiant again. The Crook and Rotom, as I expected would come, are very scary. And that Braviary, the damage it does with Bravebone to so much of my team here is just not ideal. I wonder if the Vivian comes at all. Now that I've got the Noivern, Richi might be more inclined to go for like the Trick Room mode, you know? And Trick Room at the Tailwind mode, sorry. Trick Room on the brain, because that's my plan. I hope there's not Sleep Powder stuff, that'd be annoying. Alright, here goes nothing. Good luck, Richi. Have fun. Alright, what's led? James and Joey. Holt and Crocodile. That's so interesting. Tracing Moxie. I had a feeling it'd be Moxie this time. Okay. Where's the other lug? Can't even see it on the field. What the heck? Right. Do we want to go for the Trick Room immediately? Because I'll be honest, like a big attack from Crook, like Stomping Tantrum or Crunch, plus a Ghost move, is something that I fear I might not be able to survive with God of War. I say we go for it. I'm gonna try. Like, if I can get it off, great. If I can't, then oh well. What attack are we going for with Avalug here? Well, I don't think I need Terror right now, so I'm going to not. The Crook is what scares me the most, so I'm going to Ice Spinner the Crook. Flamethrower? Crap, okay. We take that right? Oh god, so much damage. No, that's so unideal. Ah, come on. Oh, well there goes the Avalug plan. Oh, it just goes down anyway. Wow, okay. That's tough. There's the Moxie boost, but at the very least we get Trick Room up. Okay. Oh, this got very interesting now. The Avalug that I was hoping to put in so much work just goes down turn 1. Well, at least we're going to a situation. If I do go for it again, there's not much information that's been given away from that, so that's cool. Dragapults. I don't know what item it is. Did I see Life Orb? I need to pay attention, because if it was Life Orb and I just didn't see it, then I'm going to feel really silly. I mean, Golden Go gives me my best chance offensively against the Crook, while Skuntank gives me the best defense with the Terra Grass if I wish to go for that, but I don't think that's going to help me right now. I just need to go Golden Go and go hard with the offense. Crook is the threat. I mean, they're both threats, but like Crook is the main threat. I think what we do here is we just Moonblast and go for Terra Steel, make it rain. I could even commit to the Steel Beam, but no, I think we just go for the Make It Rain. And hope some crazy Terror off Crook, like Fire or something, doesn't come out, because that really would screw me completely. Yeah, let's go. Really hoping I'm under speed here. The chance of Crook actually going for like lower speed, like lower than its like neutral speed, would be very surprising, but who knows. It's going to be Rotom, maybe? Something to be immune to. Earthquake, I'd expect. Oh, that might be Friend Guard, actually. That's unideal. Friend Guard plus big Earthquake coming, maybe? Come on, Golden Go. I want to see a massive attack from you. Moonblast goes and hits it as well. That's great. Okay, you know what? The fact it didn't Terra makes me feel not so bad about this. And we do go first. Okay. Huge. That's definitely a Sash one, because obviously it would go down to that otherwise. Okay. Well, the crit goes down. That's good. Of course, the main problem now is the fact that... it might be Rotom coming in, that's what scares you the most here. Yeah, okay. What are we doing here? Is it worth switching out Skuntank? Or switching out to Skuntank, I should say. I think we just Mystical Fire. And go for another Make It Rain. Just keep the offense up for now. Curious to see if any Protects come out. It was a Terra. It was Terra Electric last time. I'm expecting it to be the same. Yeah, okay. It could just be a Rage Powder coming from the Vivillon, which wouldn't be ideal, but just to redirect the Mystical Fire, but... it's Protect. You know, that's great. I would happily get the special attack drop on Rotom. Okay. I'm curious to see how much damage the Mystical... the Make It Rain does with our special attack drop, but, you know, we'll see. Oh! Oh, Eject Pack? Hello? That's a really cool idea. I guess that's with the Leaf Storm synergy. You know what? I'll take it, though. That actually works out very nicely for me, because now I get a nice Make It Rain off into the Pults. We take those. Okay. It's not going to one-shot the Pult, I don't think, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Okay. Of course, our... Gonna go is, well, the Trick Room is running out, so I have to be careful of that. I think we just swing with Moonblast again. The Pult may just go for a Protect, though. I have to consider that as an option. At which point, switching Golden Go out for later might be better. You know what, honestly, might be in this situation. Especially if I'm predicting Protect from the Pults. I'm actually gonna go for Mystical Fire into the Vivillon. I think actually Moonblast is better in case the Rotom just switching just for damage, I think. I'll do that and switch into Skuntank. Because I would like to reset my drops. I'm just thinking about the Trick Room turns here running out, the fact I'm still healthy. I think if I'm going to switch out at all, now's the time to do it. Especially if I'm predicting Protect from the Dragapults. Oh, it actually switches right back out. I guess back into Rotom. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay. Oh, it's a double Protect. I'm glad you didn't get it. Okay. That's a crit. We take those, not that it matters in the slightest. Okay, this is interesting. Yo! That's so funny. God of War of the Moxie boost, that's so funny. Oh my god. Never expected to see that. Oh wow, okay. What do I want to do here? The fact that Pult just switched and didn't want to Protect makes you wonder if it actually is like locked into like specs or something. It can't actually click Protect. Maybe we actually just Sucker Punch it. It's risky though. Now I could go for Mystical Fire into the Rotom or Moonblast. I think I like the Mystical Fire more because that means massive damage mitigation. I mean, at the same time, Moonblast has a chance of doing that, and it also offers more damage. So you know what? I'm going to do this and a Sucker Punch. Okay, just go off. I had a feeling it wasn't protecting. Okay, that's good. Moonblast. Let's see how much it does. Very solid amount. Let's see what the Rotom does. It's just a Thunderbolt, which it's going to do massive damage, but yeah, it's kind of pinned here, so... No Para, and now we should have a guaranteed win con. I'm going to Trick Room again just in case I can get away with it, but I will always Sucker Punch here. Alright, game 1 is ours. Very interesting to say. Avila going down turn 1, Golden Guy putting the finest of work, and the Moxie on the Gardevoir out for blood. Oh, man, what do I want to do for game 2 now? Dragapult was not really something I expected as an immediate lead, but yeah, the way that went is definitely interesting. The fact he just let the Crook go down to the Moonblast as well, that makes you think the Crook isn't Assault Vest, because I haven't got crazy offense on the Gardevoir this week, and I think that was Frengard from the Vivian there, so yeah, the damage that it did kind of suggests to me that it's not really AV this time. Not sure what set though. All I know is the Crunch Flamethrower combination picks up Avalugg, so gotta watch out for that. I wonder if they... do I just do the same thing again? It's part of me wants to switch it up, but I don't know, like, Pulk Crook... would Noivern be any good into that? It might be alright into the Crocodile. No, I don't like that because then it means I'm trying to do Golden Go into Dragapult, which might be faster, plus a Crook, and that just scares me. So I don't think I do that, so I think we have to go for the Trick Room mode again. I could get away with Annihilate, I honestly could. But it depends on if the Valiant leads. I think I'm going to do Gardevoir Avalugg again. Just do the same 4, I'm going to see how it goes. You could argue that sometimes when you've got a game lead here, that it's worth possibly switching up your strat a bit, but I don't know what Richi's going to go for here still. I have no idea what he's going to lead, so... if he goes to Valiant when I try the Ape, then I'm not very happy. Let's just say that much. Alright. Let's keep it going. I feel like the Pult is always going to lead in some form. It's just a question of what with. Jarvis is new. Oh no, it is the... okay. Right, this is what kind of what I was worried about. Now... okay. Now, funny enough, if I Trace Intimidate on the Crook, that would be the one time that Trace would backfire, if it's like the Defiant Braviary, as you'd expect. This is such an interesting lead. Because in this situation like this, I'm way more inclined to protect. Protect the Gardevoir, get big damage off, you know? The Crocodile's the main threat, so I think I just want to Ice Spinner the Crook here. I have a feeling that Richi's going to be trying to stop the Trick Room, which means doubling the Gardevoir, which means the whole, you know, protect and such, so... oh, there is a Terror coming out. That does scare me. Let's see. Here's the Crook. What Terror are you? This is massive. Here's Terror Ground. Okay. Very scary. Very scary indeed. Because Ice Spinner shouldn't KO. And it's this exact situation here that I wanted Avalanche, because assuming the Earthquake's coming out. Ah, see, if I had Avalanche, I could guarantee a KO into Crook here. This is why I wanted it, but unfortunately I can't. Avalanche just isn't quite strong enough. Oh, that's so much damage. Body Slam, hello? Okay. That might be Sheer Force. Or it could just be the best stab that Braviary gets. Ice Spinner goes off, let's see how much damage. Yeah, not quite. Ah, the Avalanche, man, it would have been so good. Never mind. All I know is that nothing wants to take attack with Gardevoir here, so... this is getting really dicey, isn't it? Because the thing is, like Richi can get a KO on either Gardevoir or Avalugg here, but probably not both. So I think at this point I just try and get the Trick Room up. I don't want to Terra Grass just in case the Braviary switches to Brave Bird. That'd be a massive waste. So I think I'm just going to click Trick Room and another Ice Spinner and hope for the best. I don't think both these mons will survive this turn. Hopefully one will though and do something useful. Oh my god, the damage on Gardevoir is insane. Oh, but we do get Trick Room up. Very interesting. Okay. Huh. I wonder, is the Crook choice banded? I know it's like Terra Ground there, but like that was insane damage. I wonder. regardless, we can switch in Golden Go again and start making it rain again. So yeah, I will do that. Single target, make it rain. I think we'll KO the Bravery. No guarantee though. I'm thinking we go for Moonblast into... I mean, I can go for Moonblast into Braviary and then like make it rain. But my fear of that, if something like that, is that like Crocodile switches like into Rotom to like take attack from the make it rain or something, and then the Braviary like protects or something. So I'd actually rather go for Moonblast here to take out the Crook, because the Gardevoir will move first, and then go for the Make It Rain after that, because then single target, I have a feeling, will one-shot the Braviary, but it also covers for if the Braviary protects for big damage into a switch-in. So, okay, yep, as I had a feeling. Right, let's see what comes in. It's James, I can't remember who that was. I think it's Rotom. No, it's the Pole. Are you just going to go down? You might. That'd be nice. Terra's still putting in work though, that was definitely the call. I'm proud of this. It's Protect, so I made the right call with the Moonblast. Will it one-shot? That's the question. I assume it will. I know Pulp can be made bulky, but it's Gardevoir, you know? And it doesn't. Sorry, it does, I should say. Yeah, that's perfect, because it means Make It Rain is not taking any special attack drop this turn. I can't believe this has happened 2 games in a row. That's so funny. Oh, yeah, I'd be really curious if I was to actually trace the Bravery of this game, because I have a feeling it's Sheer Force, based off the whole Body Slam and all that. Ah, it's Valiant. Huh, okay. Okay, attack was heightened. Oh, so it's not a speed booster. Oh, that's so interesting. That means I might be able to get away with Annihilate the next game. Huh. If there is a next game, we'll have to see. I mean, just Moonblast away, right? Richi's Terror, there's nothing you can do defensively here, so that should go down to Moonblast, and then just make it rain. Let's go. Nice, okay. And this is single target. I think we've got this. Free Moxie Boost, let's go. Gonna go. Can you slay the bird? Yes, you can. Oh, wow. That's game. Wow. So I just need a moment like to process that what just happened. Like that was a very quick set. Wow. Very explosive. I didn't expect it. I kind of expected a bit more back and forth, and I didn't expect to get Trick Room up successfully both times, but I did it, and I guess that was Richi's downfall here. So yeah, congrats to me, and GG's for the game. So thank you, Richi. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, it's down. We're into finals. Incredible. Wow. Sorry, I'm just really shook. Like, I'm just taking a moment to take it in. Like I was not confident for this match, so yeah, I'm really proud of that. Golden Go MVP and Gardevoir with the Moxie. I'll always remember that. Wow. Now, congrats to Richi on the insane run though. Top 4, very solid run for sure. And yeah, I just want to give a massive thanks to him for running this league in the first place. If it wasn't for Richi, like, this league wouldn't be a thing really. He's been the pioneer of all this as a whole, and I really hope you've enjoyed all the matches and such. So yeah, thank you, Richi. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in finals. Crazy. It's going to be between either Don or Keenan, so it'll be very interesting to see who's winning the semis match on that end. But yeah, it should be a very hype finals regardless. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I guess I'll see you then. Thank you, and take care.